directly above us.
Hey, we're here with Tony Dye. So tell us a little bit about the injury and returning from it, sitting out the first 2.5 weeks of fall camp, something like that?
Yeah, it was a pain in the butt to sit out. It really was. Nobody wants to sit out. You know, everybody wished for a vacation when they're in camp. As soon as you get it, it sucks. It's terrible. It wasn't as serious as everybody thought, but they just wanted to make sure. You know, they didn't want any lingering injuries going into the season. Now I'm out here running around full health. Don't feel it at all.
What were they telling you?
Just a groin strain.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some aggravation in my groin.
Now, were you still feeling it? Were you to the point where you were feeling okay, but they were still holding you out just for precautionary?
Yeah, the last 2 days it was like that. You know, they just, you know, leading up to the scrimmage, 2 days before the scrimmage, they were like, you know, we'll chill on it. You know, we'll just be safe.
Was it kind of painful to watch that scrimmage and not get in there?
Yeah, it definitely is. It was my last fall scrimmage at Drake. You know, it kind of hurt a little bit, but at the same time, I was only going to be out there for 3-4 plays anyway.
So tell me the state of the safeties right now. You've got a lot of guys, man, rotating in. I mean, I know you're a starter, but I don't know who else is a starter at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm fighting for my job every day. It's crazy.
That's still a nice thing to say there, Tony.
It is. It's weird. That's how it's always been here for me, though. Yeah, even we're a week away from playing Houston, we still don't have, you know, a solidified position at the strong safety spot. You know, we're still a heavy rotation with everybody. Coach Tracy said he's gonna start cutting it down soon, but everybody's playing on top of the game. Like, I couldn't even say who I wanted to play next to me at this point in time.
So a lot of it too is I'm hearing from a lot of them they want to play fresh, so they might be rotating a lot of guys in there.
Oh yeah,
that must be contributing to it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a heavy rotation, so he wants to make sure everybody can play and everybody knows what they're doing. Like they're gonna be subbed out often too. So, but you know, there's gonna be a starter.
Are you confident with those guys? Are you confident with Dalton and Dietrich?
Even Amass, Stan McKay, I'm literally the most confident I've ever been here with the person next to me. I know no matter what, they're getting the job done, so I don't have to worry about their job like it be mine.
So now, the most confident you've ever been since you
I know Raheem. I never had to worry about Raheem.
Okay, there you go. I almost had you.
Can't talk bad about Raheem.
Yeah, I
same birthday.
Exactly. Okay, you can't talk bad about Raheem. It seems like you line up sometimes at free, sometimes at strong. Today it was I saw both too. So you're kind of. I know the common line is, it's this kind of the same position, but it really isn't.
Yeah, it's definitely got different responsibilities, but we have to know both. Just because the competition is so heated that everybody kind of has to know everything in case, you know, this guy goes down, this might be our new best combination of safeties, so everybody just knows everything. And with Houston's tempo, we want to be able to play both sides of the ball. You know, I need to be able to play strong, and they need to be able to play free. And so that's kind of what we're working right now.
Tell me what you think about this defense compared to the last couple of years, where everyone is. Everyone's matured, they're getting older, bigger, stronger. It seems like you have a lot of talent on the D, even too deep.
That's the big thing, is we're deep now. You know, we've always been, you know, great in the one deep here, but we've never had, you know, that second strong team that can come in, and now we have it. And it's really a tribute to maturity. You know, Jordan Zumwalt, I see him in his playbook now finally. You know, when he was a freshman, it was the hardest thing in the world to get him to learn.
Yeah.
But you know, he's working hard. You know, Bone's working hard, and that's our main thing, is we're too deep.
So tell me a little bit about also Jamie Graham. I mean, when he said he got here, you befriended him pretty quickly. He didn't know anyone. He said you kind of stepped up. You guys became friends. I know you got scoped.
Yeah.
And your parents went over there and were with him in the hospital.
Yeah. Like you said, I hosted Jamie on his visit when he came, and so, you know, I can assume coming from Vanderbilt, you know, you're an older guy. It's tough to make friends and all that. And he's a DB, so if he's going to be in my defensive backfield, I want to be his best friend. So brought him in nicely, had him introduced to all the DBs. We're all around him all the time. And as far as my family goes, I took him home with me over the break, so he didn't have to stay up here by himself. And basically, my mom said she's got another child. He just has dreadlocks now. Her first child with dreadlocks.
There you go. You had to do that. I mean, you were never going to have those, right?
No, I wish, but
maybe a different color.
I don't have that patience.
No, but you had different
the
colors.
I'll go
what was
colors.
That, orange last year? Not doing that? Too mature for that now?
Oh, no. It'll get there. Don't worry.
Well.
We got another week. Just gotta wait for the length to get there.
Oh, really? So game week, we're going to get a different color?
Mm-hmm. It might come from Jamie, too.
Really?
It might come with some blonde dreads.
Wait.
So.
Blonde dreads.
I'm putting it out there. I'm not saying it's happening.
Okay,
but
I'm hearing it. Talk a little bit about Coach Tracy and just the different philosophy, simplified kind of your defense, so you all kind of can just play rather than think too much. How big of an impact has he had?
I mean, coming in, I had Coach Walker's defense, which was, you know, NFL defense, extremely thinking oriented, and it really kept you, like I said, thinking. And so that's all I've known all of college football was that defense. And when Coach Tracy came in, he basically cut everything in half and allows us to play with our speed. It makes it so much better. We can play aggressive, we can play fast, and it's a better way of playing football in my mind.
Does he emphasize more cover two, man? I mean, what goes on back there comparatively?
I've been waiting for it to break up, but so far he's been pretty even with everything. He runs a lot of zone, a lot of man. Yeah. So, you know, so we got Houston coming up this week, so we're starting to get in the game plan, so I'm curious to see what we really cut it down to.
Good deal. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Of course.